Why, it tastes like a new area. It does, because it is a new area. It's the same place, but it's a different part of it, which is kind of nice, considering this entire Dante experience has been one reverse run down the same hallway. It's sort of refreshing to see a different place to explore, to fight our way through. It's not a huge thing, but it's nice. Anyway, we've got our usual gamut of enemies. Scarecrows, to be exact. They aren't too difficult. Their numbers are a little bit higher this time around. And I've noticed that they are starting to do more and more damage as time goes on. You'd think the enemies would remain the same, but no. They're evolving. They're growing. Either that or my imagination is growing, but we won't investigate that. My observations are absolute. Never forget that. Oh, wow. For a second there, I forgot the blade comes down. My bad. Always keep that in the back of your mind, because that could be troublesome. It could be. It could be very troublesome. Almost as troublesome as a scarecrow. Oh, crap. It's never a good thing when you turn your camera to a Mega Scarecrow and you aren't near it. Because all that Mega Scarecrow needs is about 2 seconds. And it's, that's when it goes from being a weak little pansy of an enemy to being one of the most dangerous things in the game. You don't want that. Especially, you especially do not want that when you are surrounded by other Scarecrows. Because with me, I sort of get tunnel vision. I tend to focus only on the enemy I'm fighting. And that is, that's no good. When you have about 6, look at this, 6 other enemies around you, all in Devil Trigger. That is a problem. That is the price we pay for neglecting. This game is all about paying attention to those around you on Dante Must Die. They're all little attention-starved demons. They don't get enough love at home. Their wives pay them no attention. Their children don't respect them and are going through a rebellious phase. The only thing they have that brings them any joy is their work. Fighting guys in trench coats. And let me tell you, even that is starting to lose its appeal when those trench coat wearing guys pay them no attention. You need to have some form of satisfaction in your life, and as a demon, moments of satisfaction are few and far in between. You'd think it's all just one big party, like, oh, I'm a demon, I'm just gonna have fun all the time. No, quite the opposite. It's very stressful. Not only that, not only the rigors of everyday life, but you are hideous. That does something to the consciousness, to the confidence. It does it to everything. Being a demon ain't easy, man. They say pimping ain't easy, but being a demon's even worse. Dante's half demon. Half demon, half human. You'd think that would give him some sort of in, but it doesn't. His life is stressful too, but he just doesn't talk about it. He's the strong, silent type. He covers it up with jokes. I can relate. I can relate to that sort of thing. I cover up a lot of my hurt with jokes. That is the truth, people. Anyway, moving on. We have cleared this area. There are tons of goodies to be wrought. I'm only going to pick up about half of them. These trash cans have health orbs, your usual red orbs, and the occasional devil orbs for that devil trigger meter. If you do get up there where I just was, but actually make the jump, there's a blue orb fragment, if you care. I already got them all, so it wouldn't show up in my game. Just pointing that out, it's one of the ones that are easier to miss. That's not a door! Why does everything look like a door in this game? What did I ever do? I didn't do anything. I'm a nice guy. Here's another new area that we haven't seen before. Too bad absolutely nothing happens in it. There is a secret area in it, but I'm not going to show you where it is because I'm not doing it. And now things return to the way they were. We've all seen this courtyard before. This is where Nero begins his journey, essentially. It's where he begins his travels, I should say, because there is a point before it. With fewer Mephisto, I might add. Ow. That's like the easiest move in the game to avoid, and I still get hit. Foolishness. That took way too long taking down that Mephisto, so he's back. He is, but he won't be for long because I've had enough. There's only so much that a Dante, Nero, person type guy can take, and they're both at their wits' end. Nero is off somewhere playing poker and he's losing. It's not good. And of course, D'Angelo are taking full advantage of this. I'm trying to kill this Mephisto. Can't you guys respect that? You know, like, I do a lot, and you just don't appreciate it. Just come in here whenever you please. Oh, look at me, I'm an Angelo, I'm entitled to things. You're not. You aren't entitled to anything. Whether you're Alto, Bianco, or Venezuelo, which doesn't exist, I just made that up. Venezuelo Angelo. He's got dark armor. And a sexy accent. At any rate, I've had just about enough of you two. Apparently, that couple's retreat did nothing for us, because you found a new person. You found someone else. I'm no longer in your heart. And now you found someone with whom you can share your incessant need to do the same attack over and over and over again. You just both do it all day long. And you know what? I'm not bitter. That's fine. You know what? I just want you to be happy. And if you can be happy, then I can live my life. Alright? Great. Wonderful. On a completely unrelated note, though, I would really appreciate it if you died. That was not cool. I was just about to do it. I was just about to pull it off, and you just came up on me like a spider monkey. And that's the worst kind of monkey, to be quite honest. If I had to choose, I'd probably pick a capuchin, because they are your standard monkey type. Is that really necessary? Hey, Faust. I was wondering when you were going to show up. You always appear when I'm in danger, but never to help me. Oh no, to sow the seeds of regret and anguish and torment. You are everything that I wish I could be. You are a walking nightmare in Technicolor. I really dig that cloak. And that hat. I think Dante's cool factor would raise by at least 75% if he had that hat. It's true. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a hat. He's one of those hatless heroes. And while I can respect that, I will always go wanting. And that is something that I don't think I'll ever be able to get over. Got enough attacks happening here, Faust? Come on, man. Give me a break. Let's get along already. It's been forever. Thank you. Think you know a guy. Alright, moving on. Once again, we are going to enter the one place that we've been wanting to enter in our hearts this entire time. That isn't breakable, but we don't need it. We don't need it, because our dreams are about to come true.